we are in the second week of the summer hunt. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Admiral Pegasus, this is the Pegasus Show, and today we're going to be looking at a brief stint at, week 2 of the summer hunt. Now, before we actually go any further with any of this, I'm just going to quickly bring up what we've already had passed. Now, the SMS was actually pretty good. It was nice to actually have a new different scoring mechanism where you actually had to do something to be able to actually score. Now, I cannot deny that was actually a good idea. It was a brilliant idea. And what enlist? Oh yeah, so this was actually the one to actually gain your initial avatar. So that's not the one that we primarily want today on this one. But it was nice the fact that they gave us an avatar to start off. But the Great Chase was a great SMS. But the question is, should it have been an SMS or an SLB? My opinion, this should have been an SLB. This should have been the SLB. And they should have had progressive point scoring for the varying avatars that you need to use. So, like, they could have integrated all three of these into one group, in my opinion. This video is pretty much my opinion, because I'm about to go on a bit of a blast. Well, it depends how you actually see it and how the video actually goes as I go through. But it was brilliant the fact that a lot of players actually managed to complete this within 6 to 8 hours of it launching. So that was pretty good. But the one thing is you found a way, the fact you could actually progress through all three of these tiles actually fairly quickly. And the rewards actually paid you out in the first 2 milestones, the next avatar. Now, that's where I've got a slight problem. Because like I said, this should have been, in my opinion, should have been an SLB. Those avatars should have been on SMSs. Which, yes, they are in an SMS. But, they should have been the top of an SMS, sorry. And instead of 6 days of back-to-back SLBs, what was wrong with creating these as SMSs? Both also veterans, the bounty hunters, and the initiates. They wanted this to be a progressive point. Well, now, to be perfectly honest, you could have just kept one of the other 2 avatars on for the duration of this. You could have just kept them. But instead of actually done these as like a, I don't know, an 8 milestone SMS, one is going to still require some time to actually, you know, complete each SMS. 2, that avatar could have been at the top, so you could be proving yourself through that SMS, getting through that SMS, getting through those 8 milestones, working your ass off to get it done. And then the next one, we'll just say with the initiate, so working your way through the 8 milestones of the initiate to actually get there. Get that avatar for the bounty hunter. Then the bounty hunter SMS would drop. Now, you would actually give them, again, the full 6 days to do each SMS. But the timer drops each time. So again, now you're going on to the bounty hunter. Make that a 12-step SMS. A 12-level SMS. And at the top, you got the veteran. Yeah, you've got the veteran. So, but yeah. Now, that's my opinion. Now, when you obviously get to the veteran, it goes to a 16 milestone SMS. So again, you're having to put that grind in to actually complete it. And then the top of that veteran SMS could have been another avatar. Yeah, another avatar called Herogen Alpha. Herogen Alpha. So that way, for all those players who absolutely love collecting avatars, it's there for you. Now, me, I'm not big on avatars. I'll collect them if I get the opportunity. and if there's actually nothing far more important, which there always is. So I'll collect the avatars as and when I get them. So having to work towards that avatar at the top would be nice. Now, I can't deny having Dabo style event system with the coins, brilliant. Now, the last time I looked at the Dabo wheel, which was the last time it was ran before this event, it actually paid out relatively nice in materials and resources. However, I have a bit of a nitpick with this one. Now, I could be wrong with what I'm about to say, but I do not recall the officers that was ever put in previous Dabo wheels having such ridiculously crap RNG. Ridiculously crap. There are some players who've complained they've not got an officer in like 12 chests. Pulling 12 chests. Now, thankfully, I have received a couple of shards to an officer. I have received a couple. But it's only a couple. It's not exactly going to break the bank. It's not... Yeah, it's not really going to do an awful lot for me. But... at least I got a couple. But that's more than some players. Which means either their RNG is particularly crap, or the RNG for those officers is pretty crap. And I've just got a little bit luckier than them. Obviously, some players would have got more officer shards. So they're luckier than me on RNG. Figures. But I've got to admit, even the Latinum payouts this time round. Last time Dabo was ran, I was getting crap loads of Latinum, and we'll jump... How, instead of me just talking about it, how about I actually click over? So, go out there, into the event store, in somewhere. So, now, I've got 1100. We're going to show some RNG. But if we just quickly click on here, this Latinum, last time the Dabo wheel was coming, I was spinning out so much Latinum, it was ridiculous. This time round, I've not got anywhere as much. So, but I will say though that the dilithium, gas, all the materials and resources, the guaranteed payouts, they've been brilliant. So I can't argue with that. They've actually been relatively alright. So we're going to go for some more gas because I desperately need gas. And the RNG for a 3 chest, what am I going to get? I got 1 Harry Kim. 1 Harry Kim in 3 chests. Okay, now I'm going to do another 3. Oh no, I'm not going to because I'm tied up. So I'm going to go to this one. What's my RNG going to be for 3 chests? Who knows? Let's have a look. 1 Lalane. Okay, so that's put me within 4 shards of actually being able to tier up Lalane. And that 1.2 billion tritanium for 3 chests. That's actually not too bad. So I can't grumble at the Dabo wheel too much. But the officer RNG... got 2 shards for Lalane. 2 shards this time. So that's actually just put a massive sock in my mouth. Made me look like a complete and utter idiot because I've actually got officer pulls on every single turn. Thanks, Scopely. Way to go. Trying to prove that RNG's not been particularly that good for players, and they shaft me with actual, not too bad RNG. Now, the epics, I wasn't expecting a big one pull. Here we go. We've got a Harry on this one, and that's it. So that's put me within 9 shards. So that's going to be a little easier joining the Voyager event store. So, yeah. A Dabo wheel, pretty good. But the events themselves, having 6 back-to-back SLBs was pretty damn boring from my point of view. In a sense, like I said, the Great Chase should have been the SLB. That should have been the SLB. And then the Proving Grounds should have been individual SMSs, starting at 8 tiers, 12 tiers, and finally finishing off with 16 tiers, with the top tier giving you the avatar for the next SMS. And like I said, that SMS could have lasted the full 6 days. But as soon as you've completed, completed the initiate, that would disappear, and the bounty hunter would take its place. And that would carry on that particular timer. Complete the bounty hunter, then you've got the veteran, and then it stays there. And then you could have probably just used some of the point scoring towards the SLB to carry on afterwards. So you could have carried on with this particular SLB for any remaining time. You could have just carried on with it. But they did it this way round. So now, this week, we've been given these. Now, I ended up with 12 tokens in total. And obviously, I went for the group armadas in the elite one. So that would be the veteran. Next up would have been Journeyman Bounty, which is obviously like your bounty hunter, and then Rookie would have been your lower one. So now there's three different events for the Rookie. You've got FKR Hostile Hunter, you've got Eclipse Hostiles, yay, or Duke Trials. These all cost literally just 1 token. That you was getting last week. So yeah, by all means, jump in. Payouts is not particularly groundbreaking. Woohoo! So I wouldn't expect too much. Obviously, Journeyman, you've now got 3 of these as well. So you've got solo armadas, and I've got to admit, this is relatively easy to complete. So easy, it's ridiculous, like 600. But yeah, all you have to do is kill an uncommon armada. You get 300 points. 300 points. So 2 solo armadas, so like 3 minutes. 3 minutes, and you're done. Yay. Good one, Scopely, on that one. So, but then again, it's like, even say like the FKR from Rookie. 10 points. And again, single point for killing single one. So like, again, they're not particularly long events to complete. So luckily, the timing for this one is actually drastically reduced compared to last week. And then obviously you've got the elite ones. Again, there's only 2 for them. I've done Imaldas, and the other one is spend materials. Now, I believe these are going to be rotating as well. Yes, these cost 3. And your material cost for this is pretty much standard for what you would normally see on your material spends events during the month. So, but 700 shards, well, that's more than the Rookie. If you did all 3 Rookies, it's less than doing 3 Bogeymans. 3 Journeymans. So, because obviously that adds up to 1200, but this adds up to 1400 if you actually did both of them. I've only done the one because I'm not going to go spend materials. I want to save up materials for next month if I have the opportunity, and if 7 of 9 is actually going to be dropped as an epic officer, if she's actually going to be there. But then again, we might get Neelix. I might chase Neelix. No, I'm joking. I'm really joking. But yeah. Now, there is another bone of contention I'm going to point. Now, I was massively diffused on this one, so I'm going to say thank you, Stewie D, for calling my head on that one. Yeah, Stewie D called my head on this one by telling me that this was a placeholder for the mechanic. However, I'm going to still rant about it a little bit. Are they taking the proverbial piss? Now, yes, this is a placeholder, and it does score towards that SLB. But 100 of my tokens to get 10 Latinum to go scoring that SLB. But yeah, and this is where this is why I'm peed off with it. 100 of these tokens over there, 8,800 Latinum. That's an 880 time increase. That's a massive increase. I'd rather spend 100 of these in here, even this away team, territory one, but I'd rather spend it in here than in that other one. I mean, 10 Latinum. Yes, it is a placeholder. So backing off, quick cool down, cool down. It is a placeholder. So basically, it does go towards the SLB, which we will just go have a quick look at the points, because there are points for it. So here we go. And I'll move myself over here for this bit. So here we go. So it's going to score you 100 points every time you actually, do it. So that's 100 tokens for 100 points. Yeah. I'm ranked 72 at the minute, but so the payout I'm looking at is 400. Now, we knew about the officers coming this during this, so I'm not even going to grumble about the officers, because we was pre-warned what officers we were getting, but we just wasn't told when. So the officers, okay, fair dues, that's what we were told. End of. There was something else I was going to throw in. I can't remember life of me what. Oh yeah, that was it. But in here, obviously, you're getting officer shards as well. 1 Odo shard. Yeah. 1 Odo shard. But it is what it is. Right. Now, in all, has the sum, to my opinion, and I'm going to say this now, because instead of waiting, how long we got left on it? We've got, oh my God, 6 days. 6 days. I've only got enough for 4, and I'm not going to spend money. But then again, that's fine. That's fine. DJ, when he released his video, did actually say that even the whalest of whales would not be able to do all the events. So, there it is. Now, I can go spend and do some on the other ones, but I'm not. I'm actually just going to look through it as I go along and see which ones I want to complete. Try and aim for the elite bounty over the next couple of days, over the next few days. It's going to be easy events to complete. But again, has it been a worthwhile event? Well, this week's quick to complete each event. Last week, all those SLBs was a pain in the ass. They were a pain in the ass. Because it required you to spend so much time fighting for position, for good scores. And this is why I say those SLBs should really have been an SMS. And that SMS should have been an SLB. But that's my opinion. But on the whole, thank you to the guy who ran this. I will just quote one of my Alliance members who actually did comment this. Imagine taking this to a meeting for the interim event extravaganza event. And I said to him, he did. Well, I said, they did. And then obviously he was already typing and said, imagine them all liking it. And I said, why do you think we've got it? This was probably good on paper. And the idea behind it and the premise behind it is probably sound and absolutely pretty good. However, let's throw it out there. FOMO. Fear of missing out. You do not need to do these SLBs. You did not need to do them. Put it this way. I really backed down. I literally just put my ships out in augment space, throughout augment space overnight. That was it. All 6 ships. So I did no mining overnight. And then I did my dailies. That was it. I did solo armadas if I had some in reserve. But that's it. I did not go out to actually, really compete for this board. But I still ended up scoring in the top 100 every single time. So that's a bonus in a sense. But, again, fear of missing out. So some players would really want to go for it. Then again, they would really want to go for those SLBs. I mean, if we just go back in here, looking at the top rewards when it loads. 1,200 of those tokens. So that's more resources and materials that you could actually get your hands on. And also more of those tokens, which was also fantastic. So you could do more of this week's events. But again, Is this event that really could have been better? Yes, a lot better. But the new scoring metric, well, I'm not going to argue with that. That's actually pretty good. Having those avatars, so you need to have this avatar on to score the points in the event. So actually making some use of the avatars. Making some use of them. Brilliant idea. I can't say anything against it. It was a brilliant idea. And I do like the idea. Now, let's throw in the extra bit. Armadas. Stability. Yes, not been particularly good. I know we've been played with stability and everything, but there it is. It's the way it is. And I was looking at the roadmap released on the 16th of December 2022. And I encourage you all to check it out because there was stuff in that roadmap about improving stability, trying to fix the game, making your grind easier. Yeah. I'll leave that to your opinion in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. So I'm going to leave you with the Veterans SLB here. As you can see, I scored 85. Woohoo! So it's not the highest I want. I think the highest is 65 I actually got a couple of days ago. But it is what it is. There it is. So have fun with this week because it should be a little bit more relaxed than you going out grinding out frack knows how many bloody hostiles and how many solo armadas and group armadas you had to run. So, but yeah. So, like I said, please like and subscribe to the channel. Also, memberships are available for the channel now. So there is the join button. So go click the join button if you'd like to become a channel member. It is a monthly subscription fee of £1.99. I'm not quite sure what that will be in dollars. So, yeah, or in your local currencies. But yeah, that's it. Donations to the channel are in the description down below, PayPal and Cash App. The link to Discord is also there. I did update it, so it should be working fine. So come along to the Discord and share your views. Also, live stream tomorrow night, as usual, 9:30, and I'm sure we're going to bring this lovely event up as well and get your opinions. So if you want to actually come and air your opinion live in the stream, by all means, come along and tell me what you think. And you don't need to be polite neither, because Scopely don't watch my live streams. I don't think I'm that important to them. Well, anyway, I better run. I'm Admiral Pegasus. This is the Pegasus Show. Thank you for joining me. Stay safe, live long and prosper, and I shall catch you on tomorrow night's live stream. Goodbye.